Namaste, gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Shreya Tayen. If you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit the notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and my current videos. The reason that I sound like this is not because I just got out of bed. It is because I'm having some issues with my throat chakra with this strawberry full moon. It is affecting my throat and my communications right now. And I am going to make me some a ginger shot, a ginger and turmeric shot with some garlic and some cayenne, some black pepper. But I wanted to get this reading out before I go into my kitchen. And so therefore, here we are. I am going to let you know what decks I've used today. I used the Animal Spirit and I used the Vice Versa Tarot for those of you that are interested. So let's get into this beautiful reading for Divine Feminine. I'm going to go ahead and call on some help. But before I do so, let me spray some Kit Karma ass spray. Yes. Let's clear this out. Oh my God, I love this spray. Okay, calling air, fire, water, earth, spirit, and ether. And I also call upon the highest of the highest of the high, which is Yod-Heh Vah-Heh, who will be able to give me the information that is necessary for this reading in all directions, time, and space. And so it is. All right, Divine Feminines. Let's get right into it. Okay, I feel like your person of interest that you have been dealing with from the very beginning had you in third-party energy. They were dealing and seeing other people why they were supposed to be in a full-fledged committed relationship with you. The chariot came to a complete halt because guess what? God and the universe don't play that. Your person and you right now are not in communication for some of you. And with that being said, we're going to break down why this chariot has came to a complete stop or halt. The chariot, red cloaks, bears the energy of Cancer energy ruled by the moon, which, you know, the moon reveals that there are secrets. So this charioteer, he wears his shoulder armor. He's guided by intuition, not logic. I think this represents you, Divine Femme. Okay? And this is where he finds his strength to continue forward despite obstacles that are on his shoulder. Definitely your energy, hun. Yep. So, broken chains trail behind this chariot wheels. But the most striking image is the road, or the lack of the road. If you could look at that. See that? All right, so as he charges ahead, the road falls away into the vastness of cosmic void. Or it could just be the path that only exists if it seemed to exist at all in front of him. And this has brought the chariot to be where he's in his being by the will and the vision of the divine. All right. So divine destiny got in the way. Divine intervention is here. This is the reason why you haven't manifested. I love when my angels give me confirmation. Thank you. We got a ding from the angels that divine intervention is here. And this is why this chariot has come to a stop. I channeled this because divine feminines have been in so much pain, so much hurt, because they love this person. I know you love this person. This person loves you too. They just need to get their shit together. Okay? So, why is this chariot crowning your reading? And why do you have the back of the chariot? Well, It's time for you to look towards the light of new horizons, my dear. Divine Feminine, this is about continuing forward along your chosen path despite the obstacles that are on your path, and how to listen to your intuition more than your logic. Don't look at what you see, because your eyes and your ears, they will deceive you, my dear. And be aware of what is holding you back. You may not even know what that is fully right now. But right now, honey, the universe is telling you that you are free. Reminds me of Mariah Carey, Fly Like a Bird. Honey, spread your wings and fly. Fly away from this situation, because this situation has hurt you long enough. You have the King of Swords. I feel like this represents both you and your divine masculine. First, let's start with you. I feel like right now, with the King of Swords energy, you're cutting away from all that no longer serves you. You are immovable and firmly grounded. You have been challenged in many ways, but I feel like you have many years of experience and you've learned how to master your temper and your emotions through many years of self-discipline. You think before you speak. You think through things before you act, rather than acting impulsively like your lover. And you're well respected as someone who always is to be trusted. And you tell the truth, whether it's what a person wants to hear or not. And for this, I feel like some of your divine masculines have envied you because of this, because this is a quality that they choose not to possess. Now, notice I said they choose not to possess, because all of the qualities that are in you are instilled within him, but he chooses at this moment in his 3D not to possess that quality. So he is jealous of you and envious of you because you possess it. You're the type of person, Divine Femme, where everybody looks up to you because of you telling the truth, and you don't really fancy the ideal of a person lying to you, because you're very down to earth and you're very understanding. So when people do cross you the wrong way, it's hard for you to receive it well. That is not something that you're willing to swallow so easy. You are true to your oaths and your vows, and so any oath breakers, you're not likely to forgive them. And if you do, it will take quite some time. And by the time that you have forgotten, it may be due to the many offenses that this person has inflicted upon you. And this is the reason why you feel like you just don't want to deal with it at all. And I don't blame you. You've been waiting on something to come in. You've been waiting for results from an endeavor, hoping a situation will begin to thrive soon. The time will tell the tale, okay? But it's a good idea to have an alternative plan just in case. I feel like you should move on. I feel like you should move on to a higher level soulmate. And I don't care if he is your divine masculine, twin soul, twin flame. This is not an excuse for you to stay in this energy, because this energy is not conducive to your spiritual growth. There is an optimal time for growth and enterprise for you right now. And I feel like you'll miss it. You'll miss this divine timing if you stay in this energy. There's nothing to do in this season but to wait for the season to change and try again if it comes back around. And I feel like for some of you, it will come back around, because this is your divine partnership. Okay, so this card is saying, don't be caught off guard. Something is going to come. Something is going to come in that is going to catch you off guard. And I feel like it's something that you've always been waiting for. I feel like it's this union. But right now, you can't get anything from out of this union because it's dead, which is represented by this card. It's dead. Source killed it. He had to. Okay? There was nothing that was here. It was barren. It was desolate. All right? But with this being the backside of the card is reversed, divine timing is now at play. And your seeds that you have planted in your garden, all are not lost. They're just being refueled right now. Okay? And I feel like everyone involved here has learned their mistakes. And there has been many lessons in the love department between you and your divine counterpart. But I'm just going to keep it 100% real. I feel like homeboy is still in learning mode. He's learned a lot along the way. He's advanced a lot along the way, but he has a lot to go. He's still in that 3D energy. I feel it. And I also feel like what you have always known within is finally going to make its way to you. And I really believe that it's all going to be in divine timing. I feel like it's going to happen like within the next few months. Let's go deeper into the reading. I'll be able to give you more specifics as I fill this out, okay? You're dealing with someone that's a natural born leader, that's for sure. Someone who is very spiritual and religious. And I'm sensing, there's another confirmation. I'm sensing that he's not practicing what he is learning and what he knows. Okay? I feel like he is for doctrine, which is the written word like scripture. And he's also for occult practices and metaphysics like illumination and dealing with tarot, numerology, and astrology, which is represented by the two men here. One is holding what looks like a Bible. You see that? One is holding the candle, but this both represents your divine masculine. So your person of interest, he to me resembles a musician. All right? When true illumination is found, the candle burns both upward and downward, as above, so below. This is the reason why you two are not together, because I feel like you are surpassed him in spirituality. You have surpassed him in spirituality, and I think you've done this for many lifetimes. It's not only this lifetime. You've always been the more mature spiritual person. Okay. This person has always gravitated to the earthly plane. And so therefore, this is why he is still in stuck mode, in that stuck energy, because he's looking in religion. He's looking within. I mean, he's looking with and without. You know, he's seeking what's on the outside of him. But now it's time for him to navigate towards spirituality, because the spirituality requires that he looks within. He looks deeper into his own self, following more of his intuition than logic. And I believe that the universe is promoting him to listen to his inner voice, okay? With the Fool card being here, I feel like you're going to have a new beginning with this person. Now, I don't want to hear in the comment section, no bullshit, for real. This is a divine union. Let me get into this before I give my personal opinion. However, I feel like him being next to the Hierophant, it's telling me a lot about this person. It's telling me that the person that you were dealing with, they have no moral compass. And their ethics, I feel, are completely messed up. This person has no sense of direction. They had no religious programming that they go about now. I feel like they were raised up in it, but right now they're not doing shit. They ain't doing jack shit towards spirituality or religion. They pretty much act on their free will and use it as a free get out of jail card. You know, they get themselves with some shit and some mess, and then they start talking religious. They start preaching their way out of it. This is what I feel. However, I also feel like for most of you divine feminines, as you have already moved on from this person, it's going to be what is going to jar this person's feelings and emotions. Right now, they acting like they don't care, but this person does. This person does deeply care and love you. I even feel like for some of these divine masculines, they sleep with their picture up under their pillow, a picture of you and them, and they look at it often, or they may have it saved on their phone as a screensaver. But I'm not saying that, divine femmes, that you're moving on to get his attention. I feel like you're moving on with a purpose. Okay. And this is basically what both of your souls have already signed for. This is a soul contract. Your souls did this so it can pull you towards each other. And this is a part of the great awakening for the masculine who is asleep. Okay. The reason why you couldn't manifest this relationship all along before, it's because God was protecting you. This is the reason why you guys have been in non-communication mode. This person and the current energy that they're in, they just at this now moment mean you no good at all. This person, their rejection was God's protection for you. This person is totally deep into the matrix, and they are not receiving their download codes or their ascension codes right now. So they're low vibrational. You see. You don't want to be around this person right now, trust me. And not to put the other person down or anything like that, but this person, and this is a general reading, and based off of the current energy of this person, they are low, 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 low vibrational, honey. And you are so above them. You are so high vibrational. They would just try to drain all of your light out of you. Okay. You are operating in like ascended master mode, and they're not even operating in student mode right now. They're not teachable at this moment. Okay. But like I said again, a new beginning is in play for you. And the divine is orchestrating this. Something that I feel is going to happen for you in June or excuse me, in July or August. Okay, it's definitely not happening in June. But it will happen, I feel like, at the end of July, beginning of August. And then whatever's going to happen, this is going to wake them up to this union. And I feel like it's divinely orchestrated. I do. I feel like he's going to come towards you in a serendipitous way. He's going to take all the wisdom that he's gathered and finally put his experience and wisdom into practice. I feel like this person hasn't come towards you yet because of his own guilt and how they've done you. And because God's not having that, this person is not 100%. They're not right. And I feel like what's going to wake this person up is you moving on, you dating other people. They're not the type of person that they're going to admit that they're wrong. But for whatever reason, I feel like this person is going to pour their heart out to you when they come back to you in such a way where it's going to shock you. Because I feel like before, this person at the beginning, they were open, they were jovial, but there was just something about them. There were so many red flags. You saw it, but you ignored it because you loved that person. You had that magnetism, that twin flame magnetism that just took you under like a vortex, right? So you were swimming in their waters, but you didn't realize that it was both of your waters. And then once they got that commitment from you, and they got that commitment out of the relationship, they started to withdraw. They did a complete 180 on you. And they started going, in isolation mode while they were in a relationship with you. And they started to distance themselves from you further and further. But that's because they were hiding their other life. They came in, like I told you from the very beginning, in third party energy. Okay. This person was living a double life, plain and simple. Okay. Either they had another family somewhere else, or they had another love interest that they were not telling you about, that they were interested in. This person sometimes could be a flighty lover. They just go with whatever they can get from people, a user. Okay. Moving on. King of Pentacles. This represents you, dear. It deals with the summer months, which brings me even more confirmation that this is definitely going to happen for you around the time that I told you. Okay. This is now a time for you to be happy and satisfied with your wealth. But not only that, divine feminine, that you know, the wealth that you've accomplished, you can't pour new wine into old wineskins. So now the time has come where you know that your blessings are about to flow in cycles, and this is going to be a cycle of joy and abundance in all areas of your life, not just love. Okay. And with the Three of Swords here, I mean, everybody knows why the Three of Swords is here. But I'm going to break it down for you. This represents the heartache and the betrayal of this person and what they have inflicted upon you. It only takes one piercing to the heart and the emotions. The other two, what are you going to do with that? Because it represents the other two people's energy. If I were you, I would deal with my own stuff, because to me, the other emotions represented here are overkill. And Source is telling you to carry your own burdens. Let them be in their own energy. They inflicted this pain upon themselves. You do not have to be a deliberate participant in this third party energy. And for most of you, you haven't. I feel like once you caught wind of what was going on, you got out of it. And I feel like the person went out of their way to hurt you, deliberately being cruel and nasty for no reason, and enjoying inflicting the pain on you at the same time. And you fought the fine fight with faith, and you fought so hard. But now is the time for you to stop fighting, my dear. And if some of you are still pining away for this person, my advice for you is that in this current energy that this person is in, you're not going to win. Hurt people hurt people. And right now, I feel like the damage has already been done, and you don't need to make it any worse by staying connected to this person. Okay? The worst is behind you. They've already did everything that they're going to do to you. Okay? I feel like your ancestors and your angels, your wayshores and your guides, they're protecting you. And that you're just at a point where you just need to heal. And I recommend for some of you to do some fasting. That will really help, and that will benefit you, not only your physical body, but your spiritual selves as well, so you can receive your ascension codes and your downloads, because your life is happening to you now. And I feel like you are exactly where you need to be on your journey. This person right now cannot be a part of your journey because they don't have their shift together. You see, they just don't. Mm-mm. And right now, you're needing to pour back into your own soul. You are such a healer. You want to heal everybody, but you oftentimes forget about yourself. And this person has depleted you long enough. The universe has put you both in a cosmic timeout. And it's crazy, as this may all sound, this was all a part of your awakening into divine feminine. As harsh as a reality as it is for all of the things that the masculine has taken you through, this is what you signed up for. This is a part of your soul contracts. And no, I'm not just saying this to condone, this behavior of mistreatment and narcissistic qualities that this person possesses. No. But for those of you that are 5D and above, you know what I'm saying here. Our souls, they are the ones that decided the lessons that we learned in this life. Nothing is just happening to us. Everything is happening for us. We're not going through anything. We're always growing through everything. So let's just say that the divine masculine, not only did he do his job, but he overdid it with you. Okay? But you're not going to sit here and play victim. No, you're not. And you're not going to be here in judgment and judge everything that was done. I feel like you're going to bounce back bigger and better than before. And I feel like your glow up is about to blow up, and you're going to be in the Five of Wands energy and the Queen of Pentacles energy. And for some of you, you're already there. Okay. And that is what is going to draw divine masculine back to you. Believe me, divine feminines, if I told you that you could not have done anything different and you would still have gotten the same results and outcome, would you believe me? Because it's the truth, because this was all a part of your divine contracts. And because this is a divine partnership, it's meant to be. No matter how ugly this person has done you, or how wrong they've, mistreated you or approached you, or, any of that, none of us, and I do repeat, none of us are above reproach to where we cannot be forgiven. And Jesus is a true example of compassion and forgiveness. And I'm telling you, you're not above Jesus, okay? You need to practice Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you. Say it in whatever order your soul feels right. It doesn't matter. But as long as you say those three things, and it's not that you're taking on their responsibility and kind of like, brushing off what they've done. That's not why. But as a true queen in her divinity, in her sovereignty, you are taking responsibility of your actions or inactions towards the situation, which you are 100% completely responsible for. And now, this side of success is yours. I mean, removing yourself from this person is the best thing you could have ever done. Removing yourself from the conflict. Oh my God, and the drama, I feel like. This is like your time, is what I'm hearing the divine say. It's time for you to retreat, which is with the Six of Swords on this side, which is the reverse side. It's time for you to heal your own soul, pour back into your own soul. Go into this summer solstice in peace, which is what you deserve at this now moment. Your soul is actually ready for this retreat. Okay? It may just simply mean going into silent mode and not engaging with this person. Not engaging with this person's debates and their dramas and their conflict and their third party situations. Because I feel like whenever you two are in contact, there's a lot of bickering, there's a lot of arguing, and from this person's end, there's a lot of finger pointing and blame games because they guilty as fuck, but they want to put it all on you because they don't want to take their own responsibility. So they like to do that defense mechanism, shifting the blame around. That's what I feel. But it's time for you to fall back. Go ahead and withdraw from this person. Oh my God, sorry. This person is draining my energy. I don't know how you dealt with this person. I feel like you feel drained. I'm picking up what you feel. You feel drained when you talk to this person. They drain your energy. They pull from your solar plexus. It's time for you to disconnect. I feel like when you do, that person's going to feel the pull and they're going to snap back like a rubber band. God in the universe is not going to let this person come until they get their issues together. Okay? And I feel like that's what they are currently in the process of doing. And like I said, sometimes people have a rude awakening. They have to. Sometimes they have to have that rude awakening. Sometimes God has to come in and do a divine intervention. And that's exactly what's on order for the universe about this person. Okay? That's exactly what the universe is about to do, to deliver some whoop ass upon this person. Okay? That is going to wake them the hell up. They're going to be able to get their ascension codes, their downloads, the energy from the earth grids that they need. Okay. They're going to be able to step into their light body. They're going to be able to step into new awareness. For God's sake. This person has so many old templates playing in the background, so much old programming, and God, self-sabotage, delete, ego, delete, narcissistic uh tendencies, delete, cheater, delete, liar, delete. This person has so many personality traits that are not good that they're using. They're definitely working their shadow side right now. So anyway, I feel that if you were in a relationship with this person, it would do you more harm than good right now. And anyway, they couldn't even be in a relationship with you if they wanted to anyway, because God has shut that down, honey. You are divinely loved and protected, goddess. So don't ever think that it's this person. Is there a reason why? Is there a reason why, you're in non-communication mode? Okay. This person don't have that much power. They don't even have power of reason of being as to, you know, try to communicate and try to reach out to you. It's impossible with their current energy. And they're not controlling this. God is. This person doesn't have power over their own lives, let alone trying to play out something that's bigger, much, much powerful than them, which is divine ordering. And I feel like this person has made you believe that they're running the show, and they can't even get their own affairs in their life together, let alone try to control the divine outcome. Like I said again, this person isn't so divine. Mm-mm. 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 Let's see what the higher selves have to say. Let's see let's check in. Let's sneak up on your person. Okay. His spirit animal he has in reverse, which is the hummingbird. There's a message of why that's in reverse. All right, so tapping into this energy, the reason why this is in reverse lets me know that he's not in balance. He's not balanced spiritually neither. And he's in negative mode right now. I feel like he's a negative Nelly. And when the hummingbird is in reverse, that means that the person is very pushy, very insistent, and he's like that with everybody. He's not like that just with you. This person doesn't calculate the cost before they do something. They just do whatever it feels like is good to them, whatever feels good at the moment, I feel. But I tell you what, they're not ready for what's in store, because what's in store for this person is going to jolt them completely awake. Seriously. They calling the shots now, but they ain't gonna be. We have Autumn. This represents your person too. Autumn here, I feel like, has to do with what's going to come out of the situation. And that's a harvest. We know that autumn is our harvest month, right? So I still feel like it's going to happen for you really soon in the months that I told you. But this individual is in the prime of their life, which lets me know that this person may be younger than some of you. Okay. And this might be the reason why they acting the way they are. They might be having some type of midlife crisis. Okay. Um, and for some of you, I feel like they are in their emotions. They may appear to be more logical, but this person acts completely off of emotions, love, confidence, enlargement. I feel like that's going to come when you guys get back together. I believe those are, if you ever want to know what your harvest is, that's what it is. You're going to weep love, confidence with this person, building, deepening, blossoming. Your love is going to grow with this person. It's going to deepen. What doesn't kill you always makes you stronger, right? So I feel that this message for you, Divine Feminine, is that Divine Masculine is going to come in, but he's only going to come in with the divine plan that you're both a part of. And the divine is not going to allow for him to fluff it up. Mm-mm. Divine Feminine, we cannot allow our emotions to get in the way and start looking at this from a 3D standpoint. This individual is coming back to you. I know many of you probably don't want to be with this person, but we as divine feminines, we cannot get in our emotions, like I said, and start looking at this from a 3D standpoint. Okay? A true empress is unaffected by the actions of others and keep her eyes on the prize. So for those of you that got your big girl panties on and that are strong enough to endure it, and I know that you are enough, with or without your divine masculine, but you still got a divine plan that you're a part of. And you're not going to let this divine masculine and his 3D-ish get in the way of your birthright. Okay? And if you resonate with what I'm saying, this message is for you. I don't want to see in the comment section, oh, why do you want him back after he did all this to you? Blah, blah, blah. Come on, that's 3D, you guys. We are 5D and above. We are multidimensional beings. And if you look at it this way, look at what Judas Iscariot did with Jesus, okay? They broke bread together. They ate together. They were friends, matter of fact. They were very close. Judas was Jesus' secretary over his money. Come on. You don't get no closer than that. And yet Jesus still forgave Judas after he betrayed him. Like I said again, people, none of us here are above reproach. You have no idea what the divine masculine and divine feminine are cleaning up on this timeline right now that they brought in from previous lifetimes. You don't know what the divine feminine did to the divine masculine in the previous lifetime that they got to clear up right now. So again, I ask that you please don't sit in judgment. For some of you, your divine masculine, he is clearing out old bloodline issues. And he's trying to balance these energies. And he don't know because he's not tapped into himself what the hell to do. So he's going cuckoo cuckoo. He's going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Seriously. All right. He's trying to find his balance. And when he do, he's going to be very loving. He's going to be very confident. And God is going to expand his territory. The affirmation here is I relish living in the moment. I gather my rich harvest of experiences. I can't make this stuff up, you guys. It's coming back around. And it's time now for them to come back into their emperor power. All right, let's move on to the divine feminine. Divine feminine, you have elk. Okay. And this is earth energy. I feel like with this being here, divine feminine, you're already balanced. Okay. It's representing the mothers, fathers, lovers, friends, attention right now towards you because you are fully established And you know your own core values. And this means that you have support and stability. I feel like there's many changes that are going on in your life right now, a lot of ups and a lot of downs. Okay. But you're definitely supported. And in this energy, you still remain grounded. You're still supportive, very kind and consistent in what you do. Okay. Now let's look at the last card, but certainly not least, courageous. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You've been through so many shitstorms. You've been through so many shitstorms. And yet here you are. In all of your glory, you still are courageous. Very courageous. You can weather any storm, divine feminine. And the knowledge that the sun shines after the rain. I feel like the reason why there's nothing here on this card other than affirmations is because you are a walking affirmation. I feel that you do your affirmations, you do your mantras, your prayers, and right now you are undeterred from doing the right thing, even when it's hurting you. You're finding love and truth even in the midst of your suffering right now. A good thing about trouble is that trouble does not last always, and you know that, right? Do your energy work, continue your healing. I do offer energy work as well to help you out with this process. If you want to look in my description box, you can see what resonates with your soul. And this is a perfect time to do that work because we're still in the healing energy of this full moon. Okay. All right. If you want to come with me on the other side to see how all this plays out, yay, we can do that. And we can also get your healing work there as well for $22.22. I now have come to the conclusion of this reading. Thank you for bearing with me with my voice. I hope that you still got the impact of this reading. All right. It is a good karma to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a love donation if you feel inclined to. Or you can purchase a gift from my gift registry with Amazon and it will appear on the channel. I now wrap you in my love and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness. And so it is, everyone. Namaste.